इस वीडियो में एक मेडिकल शॉप का रिटेलर का एक रिक्वेस्ट आया था वो कि शेड्यूल्ड ड्रग रिपोर्ट कैसे डिज़ाइन करना है। एक बार मैंने एसक्यूएल सर्वर का बैकएंड तो मैंने एसक्यूएल सर्वर नहीं लिया है, मैंने एक्सेस में लिया है। अब एक देखिए यहाँ मैंने एक्सेस को सिलेक्शन किया है और मैंने डाटा डायरेक्टरी को अभी सी ड्राइव में सिलेक्शन किया है। एक्चुअली मैं जो था ना एसक्यूएल सर्वर यूज़ करता था, अभी एसक्यूएल सर्वर छोड़ के एमएस एक्सेस पर आ चुका हूँ और इसका कंपनी और शेड्यूल ड्रग रिपोर्ट उसका कोडिंग मैंने डिस्क्रिप्शन में दे के रख चुका हूँ, जिसको सीखने के लिए ये विदाउट एसक्यूएल भी शायद कर सकता है, मुझे पता नहीं, मैं ट्राई तो नहीं किया है। अब एक कंपनी बन रहा है, नाम तो है सिटी मेडिकल्स, न्यू BH रोड, सागर, शिवमोगा डिस्ट्रिक्ट, कर्नाटका स्टेट। पिन कोड नंबर सागर का मुझे पता नहीं है, इसके लिए मैंने पिन कोड नंबर ऐड नहीं किया है। अब ये तो हो गया, कंपनी क्रिएट हो रहा है। एक्चुअली एक रिक्वेस्ट था कि छत्तीसगढ़ से ही रिक्वेस्ट था। एक्चुअली उनको क्या चाहिए था, वो एक्चुअली उनको चाहिए था शेड्यूल्ड ड्रग रिपोर्ट, शेड्यूल G, शेड्यूल H सब मिलके शेड्यूल ड्रग का कैटेगरी में एक रिपोर्ट चाहिए था। शेड्यूल ड्रग का रिपोर्ट में क्या हो जाता है, डॉक्टर नेम, पेशेंट नेम और प्रिस्क्रिप्शन जो था, वो प्रिस्क्रिप्शन कितना दिया था, वो वोचर नंबर, वो वोचर डेट, ये ड्रग मैन्युफैक्चरर, एक्सपायरी डेट, बैच नंबर, ये सारा डिटेल्स उनको शो करना पड़ता है। वो एक्चुअली मार्ग सॉफ्टवेयर यूज़ करते थे। अब वो मार्ग छोड़ के उन लोगों ने क्या किया, बिजी को यूज़ करने शुरू कर दिया। इसलिए मुझे पूछा कि ये शेड्यूल ड्रग रिपोर्ट कैसे बनाना है और बैच नंबर और एक्सपायरी डेट को भी इनवॉइस में दिखाना है। इनका क्या होता है, ऑलमोस्ट ऑल मैक्सिमम स्टोर्स में ये डॉट मैट्रिक्स प्रिंटर हो जाता है और उनका प्रिंटर का पेपर का विड्थ हो जाता है 4.7 इंच। इसमें मेरा प्रिंटेबल एरिया 4.5 इंच मैंने ले चुका हूँ। आफ्टर टेकिंग दैट 4.5 इंच, see here I am selecting manufacturing. I have disabled manufacturing features, I have enabled alternative unit and batch number and expiry date. Now I will start creating items. I will create a few items. So डान केयर प्लस 100 ml एक शैम्पू है, सोरियासिस पेशेंट यूज़ करते हैं डान केयर प्लस, स्काल्प सोरियासिस के लिए ये डान केयर प्लस यूज़ करते हैं। ये ग्रुप ये नॉर्मल ग्रुप है, शैम्पू ग्रुप में मैंने ले चुका हूँ। उनका मेडिकल जैसा कॉन्फ़िगरेशन करता है मुझे पता नहीं, उन 4 आइटम का एक इनवॉइस भेजा था, वो हिसाब से मैंने यहाँ कॉन्फ़िगरेशन कर रहा हूँ। Here I am making the configuration based on the invoice copy sent by that particular shop. So that is he is getting a discount of 35%. So 35%, that is now 35%, but that is tax inclusive rate. Now I want that before tax rate, that is 109.65 per piece. So that is the stock value, remaining being tax. Okay, it's now saved. Here numbering, the number that they have given from the invoice, I am taking the number from their invoice. Whether that is a valid number or not, I don't know, but that was given by that person who is having that shop. Now I am adding second number, second item, voucher configuration, features and options. Here I have selected voucher configuration. In voucher configuration, now I am going to select, see auto round off I am setting it to R plus and R minus. R minus. Here I am selecting cash and I am only cash and settlement details पे. Here at settlement details I have enabled settlement details. So 3 optional fields, one will be the patient name, the second will be the patient place, and third will be the doctor who prescribed this medicine for that scheduled drug report. Otherwise, it is not needed for me. Yes, configuration here, last voucher date, variable, and then variable, quantity variable, sale type tax inclusive, and here variable party. No, party should be fixed. Actually, I made a mistake here. That should have been variable, quantity variable, list price. Okay, now unfortunately I have not saved. Okay, saved it. This is EM version. Here I am using access database. See, local tax, cash, done clear plus. Now I have to press 2 times enter. That is because to fix that batch number, batch details. Okay, saving the invoice. Now patient name. Time being, I am entering my name itself. Oh, doctor name I have not given, enter that doctor name also. Now I am creating one more item, that is Cotaril ointment. That is Cotaril ointment. Group ointments, primary group. Yes, I am enabling it. So now I have taken it to general now for the time being. Opening stock 5 pieces. Now I have pressed here MRP 125, sales price I am setting it to 125, 24 month expiry. So now I have pressed F10. 125 into 0.65. Sorry, that's wrong. Okay, clear. 125 into 0.65. That is 65% of the value divided by 1.18. This is taxable amount of each piece. Oh, again there's a mistake. 68.86 into 5. That should have been the value. It's a mistake. Now I have made a mistake. Okay, doesn't matter. This is what the batch number that is given by the party. Batch number is being, I don't know whether it's a valid batch number or not, I don't know, but this is the batch number given by the party. This is the information given by the party. Okay, now saved. So Losaka and H. Now I have pressed F3. Here I am making a group like a scheduled drugs. If I have other scheduled drugs like scheduled drug G, scheduled drug H, scheduled drug J, then I can create new groups like scheduled G, scheduled H, scheduled J and put them all under the group scheduled drugs. So when I call that scheduled drug for the reporting, all that G, J and all that whatever that subgroups will come under the same title of scheduled drugs. अगर अब scheduled drugs में G, H ऐसा दूसरा ग्रुप बना लो और सारा ग्रुप को scheduled drug का कैटेगरी में ले लिया तो सब ग्रुप बना के ले लिया तो अगर ये वो क्वेरी में एक scheduled drug बोल के एक बुला दिया तो तब सारा का सारा बाहर आ जाता है. यही मेरा कहने का तात्पर्य था. इस सारा शीट का वैल्यू हो जाता है. नो इट्स 84.72. Here this is I am setting it to 10 sheets. Value of the 10 sheets is being 84.7 into 65 divided by 1.18 into 10. So that comes to 466. 85.7 divided by 1.18. So that is the taxable value per sheet. Of 4, that is the value of 10 sheets. That is the taxable amount for 10 sheets. Here I have shown only MRP as sales price because I have considered that MRPS sales price only on the basis that I am going to select a tax for sale item, sale type. I am going to select local sales tax inclusive type. Batch number, I don't know. This is the batch number given by the party. Whether it's a valid batch number or not, I don't know. I am just showing him how we can place all the data given by him in a systematic manner. Oh, they already have that Dancare Plus shampoo, so I have to remove that. One more thing, Propisalic NF6 ointment that is used for psoriasis. That has a steroid, corticosteroid. Up Propisalic NF6 batch number 01D 47698. Now I'm going to create one more invoice. First item is Kotaril ointment, second one is Dancare Plus shampoo, third is Losakind, one sheet, Propisalic. Now I want to give a discount of, okay, in this particular invoice that was a mistake I found out, and now after recorrecting that mistake, still that has come as 0%. I am taking that Kotaril ointment at the end. So okay, now tax collected, patient name, now I am entering my name Jannavi, sorry, not my name, it is Jairam, place Nonabur, Dr. Jagdish. Okay. Now I am creating a shortcut, Control Shift F2. अब यहाँ से एक शॉर्टकट क्रिएट करिए, Control Shift F2. अब एक नया क्वेरी क्रिएट कर रहा हूँ, क्वेरी का नाम गोवा, सेलेक्ट tran3 dot number, tran3 dot due date from tran3, where tran3 dot voucher type is equal to 9 and tran3 dot voucher type is equal to 9 and tran3 dot rect type is equal to 2. This is my query. So now I am running this query. This is what I got. The output, this is what I got on the screen. Okay. Now I am applying Ltrim. This is MS Access database. जो MS Access database है इन लोगों के लिए, और this holds good even for SQL database also. So far there is no change. Okay. Now here for the due date, format of this query, what I am writing here now, this does not holds good for MS Access for SQL Server database. See what I'm writing here. This query is not suitable for SQL Server database. This query is only suitable for, that's what the format of what I have written, that is not suitable for SQL database. That's only suitable for MS Access database. For SQL database, I have to use concat function. I have to use date name function, date part function. This is, I'm not writing date part function here because date part function will not be executed here at Access database. This is EM version. This is for Access database users. Same query I'm writing there. Once again, I'm posting another video. Shortly, I'm posting another video that is suitable for SQL Server database. Actually, that person from Chhattisgarh, what is that? Yes, Chhattisgarh. Actually, he wanted to have this report to be written for MS Access database. So, as for his request, I have written the invoice in MS Access database. I have written the invoice. I have written the query suitable to MS Access database. There's a little difference between SQL query writing method. There's a little difference for writing Access and SQL Server backend. 80% of the queries being same. Some particular functions, they are different. Now I will start writing I will start making the invoice design. See, my total invoice width is, actually I have been given with 4.7 inch paper and I am asked to make the invoice on 4.5 inch printable area. You never got my point, isn't it? Actually, the paper roll width is 4.7 inch, but I have to print it for 4.5 inch. Actually, the output that he gave, that printable area was 4.5 inch, and out of 4.7 inch, I have to set the printer margin to 0.1 inch on the left side and 0.1 inch on the right side. That is, out of 4.7, I have to reduce 2, then it comes to 4.5 inch. Then for CPI 12, so it comes to 54, around 52 inch. So that is to be on the safer side. I have selected only CPI 12 to 15. I have set that CPI 12 to 52 characters. That is, I have to shrink the font. So for shrinking the font, I am selecting Calibri because busy at a 3-inch invoice pattern, I saw that they have used Calibri fonts. So again, I want to use that Calibri fonts because the Calibri fonts, they are printed at a very lesser width. More characters can be printed at a given particular space. Now that blank space comes to quantity amount before tax. That is, I am setting amount before tax to 9. Then I will take one space gap, one character gap. It is 12 space. 12 plus 1, 13 now. 43 minus 43 into 1.73.1. So total I have to take so that is out of 4.5 inch, actually I gave 1.5 either side. So that becomes my total printable area became 4.3 inch. Earlier I said it was 4.5 inch. Sorry, there was a mistake. So that was 4.5 inch. So I have considered that printable area is 4.5 inch. So here company name by default it comes to 40. Now 43 into 1.2, that is divided by 1.5, that comes to 34. So company name should be of 34 characters for a font 15. So for font 15 print type, if I use font 15 for printing, then I have to use 34 characters for 4.5 inch. That is 52 characters. Address 1 to 52 from center. So I will copy that same and paste at a line below and setting that to address line to 2, line second line again. Box line horizontal comma 43 comma A, because I am getting 4.3 inch printable area. That is box line horizontal BLH comma 43 comma A. A का मतलब A means automatic. It will draw a line. Now I will select a printable area of E and O. Now it is a printable area. This is E and OE. I won't print any terms and conditions because it is not a wholesale invoice. It is just a over the counter invoice. Just tear the invoice and give. It is something like that. So I don't want to add terms and conditions at my invoice. It's a slip like invoice, that's all. So I have got the clear address. Now I will remove the box line horizontal line below the first line at item body. Now I will go back to invoice design configuration. Here in the body, that box line horizontal comma 52, I will blank space 62. Now I will remove that. It's okay. Now it's over. Now in the item body I will not have any horizontal line between two items. Now that is removed. It's okay. It is removed now. That is removed now. Now I want to present. I will go to invoice designing once again. I actually never wanted that serial number there. Actually in my invoice, in my sample invoice, quantity was given there, and quantity was given there, and even that quantity never had any decimal places. Now there's one blank space, 4, so I have to reduce 4 space. Then item name, then I should have item name to some 18 characters. I have to set the item name to 18 characters here. If anything changes needed, then I will accompany. I have to accompany that. So now my blank space comes to 42. Now let us check at print preview. Now in the print preview, what happened is here the quantity is shown in terms of stars. That is because the space that I provided became insufficient. So the space that I provided became insufficient. So now go back to features and options. I have to remove the decimal places at inventory. That I am going to remove the 2 decimal places at inventory. 0. Okay, after removing the decimal places, I can now clearly read out whatever the quantity that is billed. This is what I got now. What you are seeing on the screen is a clear view of the quantity. Now that star marks have disappeared. After resetting the quantity decimal place, now I am again going to redesign further items at the item body. But I have to provide, actually that the sample invoice showed me that they want to print the manufacturer's name in terms of 3 characters. They want to print a short name representing that manufacturer by 3 characters. For Darkware Plus, it is Mark India MI. MAR. It is now represented as MAR. For Rosa kind, it is Mankind Pharma. Mankind. Okay, FKI. Propisalic. Pulse Pharma. What is that? Shetty Labs. And it's marketed by STL. Shetty Labs. Okay. Now it is done. Now okay. Now I'm going to write one more query by name BOSE, BOSE. Okay. Select. Now I'm going to write a subquery. Select m2 dot of m2 dot address 1, m2 dot address 2, not 1, 2, m2 dot address 2 from master address info as m2, where m2 dot code is equal to m2 dot master code is equal to tran2 dot master code 1 from tran2, where tran2 dot voucher type is equal to 9 and tran2 dot rec type is equal to 2. मैंने थोड़ा फास्ट बोल दिया क्योंकि it has become a practice, routine practice for me. So I have told you the query a bit earlier than I have typed. Bit not earlier, bit faster than what I have typed. This is what the result of the manufacturer. This query is same for SQL database and as well as for Access database. Now there is no difference. Now I am going to take it to be printed at invoice body. So for what I have to do is, this is okay for one particular serial number 1, But if I want to print serial number 2 details also at invoice body, then I have to write a condition, because there I have to mention tran2.sr number as a variable. So what is that variable number? That variable number will be read from the database by a code of @item sr number @ that item sr number item sr number will read every serial number. Now so item details, alt M, I'm pressing alt M. Now I will specify a password F8 password, set password. My password is 123 here. So I have given this query for entire database for downloading. If you download the database, then you cannot open these queries. For opening the queries, my password is 123. 123. Why have you given the password? Because whenever I write a new query, my old query will be replaced by the new query. So overwriting was happening. This gave me problem in the previous videos. So I started writing. I started setting the passwords so that whenever I write a query, overwriting will not happen again. That query name is BOSE, 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 and I need only 3 decimal places. Instead of 3, I will select 4 decimal place space, because 3 sometimes it becomes characters becomes shrinked. Now BLB comma A. Now that blank space of 1. So now that blank space comes down to 38, 37. Okay. That should have come down to 38, but I made a mistake here. So I have taken that to 37. Now let us check at print preview. See, now too much closeness has come. So danclear plus 100 ml seems to be written like. So I have to provide one more space. That will, I will make it 2. So it was not necessary actually. I need not take that 30. I need not reduce that space. It would have been that one space actually. It was needed there. I should have given one more character. Goa, row is equal to 1, column is equal to 1. What is that, do you know? That is actually the expiry date and batch number. Now what I am doing is I am entering expiry date and as well as batch numbers. So for that I have taken that Goa, row is equal to 1 and column is equal to 1. Because actually my query is having 2 outputs. So one is expiry date, other will be the batch number. So to have a printout on the invoice, I have to use as row is equal to 1, column is equal to 1 to print the first character, to print the first result. Then I have to use again row is equal to 1, column is equal to 2 to print the second result. So to print second result, I have to put a semicolon, row is equal to 1 semicolon, then colon, then column is equal to 2, then I have to put a comma there, and then I have to give a width of 6 characters. That's what I did. Now it is 19. I have a blank space of 19. Because I want to make you familiar with the invoice design. Writing the query is not a big thing. Now I have got manufacturer name, batch number, and then expiry date. Now I have to have price and as well as GST percent. 2 items needed to be printed. Those two fields to be appearing in printing are one item price. For that I can take it from Alt F4 by pressing Alt F4. Or by writing SQL query. By both methods it is possible. So instead of using busy functions, those are not functions, busy fields, you can write even SQL queries also. Now here for the price I am thinking how much space I need to give. That is 8, then blank space 1, 9. It's okay. Now let us check. Now at print preview, so this is my print preview. Suppose if the item name is having more characters than 20, so then I have to provide print preview. Then we have to use print preview. Now let us start writing the query for SD report. Select tran2.date as date. This is the custom scheduled drug report query. Custom scheduled drug report query. Then in the third line, tran2.voucher number as invoice, comma, tran2.due date as expiry, comma, it's okay, I have not put any comma. Currently I am checking this. Inner join tran3 on tran2.mastercode1 is equal to tran3.mastercode1, where mastercode1 code 1, where tran2.voucher type is equal to 2 and tran2.rec type is equal to 3, because two tables have been linked by an inner join. So I have to use a word called distinct. Kyunki this galati has come only because there I have used date, so then I have to use it as dates, comma. That was a reserved word. So for having joined these two, if there are 3 arguments, it will become 6. So it is something like that got multiplied. Now it is reduced to 2 invoices because I have only 2 invoices. So 2 invoices joined now. So now format of tran3.due date, comma, double quote, mmm hyphen yyyy. This is suitable only for MS Access. Now that March has come in the lower characters, so now I have to make it to not lower characters, lower case. Now I have to make it to upper case. So just by altering the query as U case, for SQL Server I have to write that as upper, not U case. Now tran2 dot tran3 dot number as batch, comma. So now I got batch number and expiry date, invoice number. Now I'm going to alter the query, and now I'm writing a subquery. Select name from master 1 where code is equal to, then again I will have a subquery. Select master 1 dot parent grp from master 1 where master 1 dot code is equal to tran2 dot master code 1, like single quote के अंदर, within the single quote, schedule drugs drugx. So this will filter the value. Now I will have only one invoice, because the first invoice it was not a scheduled drug. Wherever the scheduled drugs is used, now all other invoices will be filtered out, and only those drug invoices will be shown in the result. Now after invoice number, now I have to mention select v2.of1 patient name from voucher other info as v2 where v2.voucher code is equal to tran2.voucher code. No, I cannot use master code 1. It's a wrong. tran2.voucher code, because I have to find the result of a particular value. So now patient name is Jannavi. Okay. Earlier it was Jairam. So later somehow I have changed that to Jannavi as place v2.of2. ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. Same I am copying v2.of3 as doctor, the man who suggested, doctor who prescribed this particular drug. अब इतना तो आ गया. So I have got this much of result current now. Now I have to provide what was the drug, what was the batch number, and how much it was prescribed, and who was the manufacturer. These three additional data I have to provide. Absolute of tran2 dot value 2. Now I am going to run this query. That is 30. What is that? 30 tablets. That was 30 tablets. What was that tablet and what was the name of the tablet? That is to be shown in the report. So what I am going to do is, this is what the result I have. So tran2 dot cm. Now I am going to write a query. Select master 1 dot cm2. I think cm master 1 dot select name from master 1 where code is equal to again I am going to write a subquery. Oh, not subquery, it was 30 sheet. It is not, actually it is not 30 sheets. There I have to value 1, value 2, but here CM1 is CM1, CM2 is correct, but CM3, no, again it will be the same. That query is not suitable. Actually it is 30 tablets, one sheet of 30 tablets. So there I have to write a subquery, there doctor. Here I have to mention the name of the particular medicine which is coming under scheduled drug. Okay, that is enough. As no, that comma now has to be removed before as medicine. That comma is wrong. Okay, now I have to put the comma here after the end of medicine. Dr. Manjula specified Losaka and H tablet. CM1 is not correct. Now I have to write a subquery. No, even that is CM2 is also not correct. That is actually 30 tablets. Now I have to modify the query. Select master1.cm2 master1.d1 from master1 where code is equal to tran2.cm. Okay, let me check it. No, wrong. It is not d1 actually, that is to be cm2 actually. Now I have pressed Alt M to check it. Now I want to check the group of each and every drug. Shampoo. That is right. The query is right. That is right. Now D1 is not correct actually. There it should be master 1 from CM2. Now it will come. Okay, now the query is correct. It is tran2.mastercode1. That is the particular medicine and having. Now that is correct. Now that will come correct. Now yes, correct. The query is correct now. Okay. The query is correct now. Now that query is correct. Batch expiry and modify. And who is the manufacturer? I want to have that manufacturer name. Now doctor medicine. Now I want to provide the name of the manufacturer who has manufactured this particular scheduled drug, where code is equal to no, that is actually, I think this query is something. No, this query is wrong actually. Select m2 dot, no, not yf2, it is m2 dot address 2, m2 dot address info, no, m2 dot address 2, correct, from master address info as m2, where m2 dot master code is equal to tran2 dot master code 1 as manufacturer. that is mki, that is m2.of1, that should be m2.address1. Now it's okay. Now okay, as manufacturer, now the manufacturer is mankind. Mankind pharmacy, for name of the pharmacy is mankind. Yes, that is mankind. Now I will make it mankind pharma. Okay, same. The same has to appear in the report also. If everything is correct, the same has to appear in the report. Now let us run the query. If I run the query, yes, mankind pharma. Okay, all right. Now after writing this query, now we have to set at the date interval. Now everything is all right. Now let us, and now we have to put the date interval, and tran2 dot date greater than or equal to at the rate start date, at the rate start date close, and tran2 dot date less than or equal to at the rate end date, at the rate end date. That means between any dates you can view the report and you can print the report. Now see, this is on first. Okay, now I want to check it between 15/4 and 15/4. That means there is nothing, no invoices done on that 15/4. Now I will go and modify my invoice date too. So now I am going to change my invoice date to 8/4. Okay, okay, 8/4. So now I run the query. Now okay, from starting date is 1/4 and ending date is 5/4. So actually according to that there is no scheduled drug. Yes, there is no scheduled drug. Now okay, now 7/4 to 8/4, there is only one invoice. Yes, this is the invoice. Now this report is working fine. Now we have to take out the printout. Now I have to put a password for it. Again password is 123. Now let us print it from, let us check the print preview. Yes, everything has come as planned. This is the scheduled drug report. That SQL query executor, that name appears as, because we have printed it directly from the query, so that name will appear. Even you can export it to MS Excel or to PDF format.